What's up, everybody? Underestimated here. Just a quick video updating you guys on how things are going. So we're gonna do a quick bankroll update. As you guys know, we're headed towards $10,000 is our current bankroll challenge. Um, Last time we updated, I think we had just hit our goal of 2,500. So we'll do a quick rundown here. Our current bankroll is just about 3105, I think it is. As you can see here, we're up to 2630, but we actually have $150 on the tables here. We also currently have $100 sitting in rakeback, and we also have, which I think if I pull this up you'll see, yeah, you have 150 in rakeback actually, and we still have $300 over on Poker Stars as well. So if you total all that up, it's actually about 3,200 that we've grinded up to so far. So that's great, running good, playing good. Hopefully you guys are liking the videos. I'm trying to improve each time, obviously, so it's obviously a work in progress, but if you do like them, please leave a comment and a like, and make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We're working towards getting monetized, obviously, in that sense. So that's going great. Here we have the 7-8 suited, netted up on the river. Bet they fold. So I'm going to show you guys here our graph. It's running pretty good as well. We've currently played 180,000 hands. We've won about $2,000, so that's it's running pretty clean. We've caught up to our EV, so that's great. Not much to complain about right now. I know a lot of people, or a few people, have mentioned that they don't include. It's sort of weird. They don't actually include the rake that you pay in this chart, but they also don't include the rake back or the leaderboards in the profit that you do make. And when you import the WSOP, we're just gonna bet 75% here. Take a stab at it. But when you import the WSOP to like Hold'em or Tracker, it doesn't load in properly. So what I do find though is the PokerCraft is very accurate, at least in tracking what we have made in total between rakeback, leaderboards, and playing at the tables. It seems not only the most accurate, but it actually seems a little light compared to what we should be sitting at, I think, in our tracked hands. But anyways, we're going to continue to use that chart. It's relatively close. It might be, I think right now we're playing at about 12 big blinds according to that. The rake is like 6 or 7, I think, per 100. So that would bring us from 12 down to 5 or 6 big blinds per 100, and then you add the rake back in there, which is 50% of that. So then you're back up to 8 leaderboards. So we're somewhere in that 7 to 10 BBs per 100 right now, which I'm perfectly happy with. Nobody's 3-betting much behind us, so I'll just call the Jack-10 suited this time in position. We'll take a flop. We get 2 callers, so he's overcalling. Could be a hand like Ace-Queen, which that should also squeeze. It's more likely like a small pocket pair in there, and obviously we flop middle pair on a pretty wet board, so we'll give it a call here. Jack-Deuce, we're going to fold. This could also, any like double face card hand that hits this board, he should have been 3-betting pre-flop. Not that he's 3-betting overly light or properly anyways, but obviously we're just going to get out of the way here. Again, few things to note is you will see me playing quite a bit tighter in the small blind than is theoretically what you would consider, whatever, proper. But the reason for that is, at the really micro stakes, 5 cent, 10 cent, 10 cent, 25 cent, you are you're paying a lot of rake. So you have to, you're basically forced to play significantly tighter in the blinds because of that, which is something that's kind of new to me. I've never played that way, but I have been training over on Upswing, and that's something they kind of push a lot in their current videos, is to definitely tighten up in your blind positions. Because the rake is so heavy at micro stakes, you don't want to be adding to that. It's something that you need to consider a lot more than was ever really thought about prior to that. So I think we're just going to bet small here. I think a lot of his two-pair hands might call, but they're going to check back. I don't think a jack's going to raise because we did bet the flush card on the turn. And I think the only thing he's really going to raise with here is a flush. So we'll bet out. He's definitely going to call like ace king, ace queen here a lot, I think. Here we get 3-bet. We call with sixes. He checks on the 3-10-10 board. I think we're just going to check behind. That's a spot where you're going to see a lot of check raises with hands like ace king and ace queen. Even aces and kings and stuff like that. It's sort of a new strategy I've seen being talked about. So anyways, we're going to fold here. You definitely could argue betting there, I would think. But, geez, yeah, especially against this guy, that was probably definitely a mistake. So we're going to 3-bet here. He goes small, early position, trying to play small pots, but we're going to bump it up. 10-9 off. We're just going to call here and try to get these guys to come along. Ace, king, jack at a position, the big blind against an under the gun raise and a middle position call. I have no issue just folding that. Here we flop top two. It's a pretty wet board other than the deuce. There's lots of action to continue here, so we're going to bet relatively large. And the ace queen, we're going to continue on. Okay, and I think we're just going to, did I not even continuation bet there? I think I got distracted. That's a mistake if I didn't. Pocket tens. Jack 10-4 folding. Jack 4 folding. The old straddle, eh? Alright guys, I'm just going to end the video there. If you like it, please leave a comment, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you at the next video. Another update challenge coming soon. And good luck with the tables, guys.